Ricardo Navarro survived where others did not.
I have been always extremely lucky. They have killed a lot of my colleagues, a lot of my friends, never me.
Most died during a dozen years of Salvadoran civil war. It was a time when suspicion about one's political sympathies was sufficient cause to kill.
As a matter of fact, I was founding member of the Human Rights Commission of El Salvador in those days, so I had to get out of the country in 1980.
As this was a war between countrymen, virtually every Salvadoran was touched by death and treachery. Inevitably, fear and mistrust linger, even as hope is renewed. Dr. Navarro seeks to organize and inform this unsettled population, show them towards social, economic, and ecological recovery from the ravages of war.
The difference between a country like the United States and a country like El Salvador is that El Salvador is far ahead than the United States in the ecological deterioration. The environmental problems in El Salvador are already social problems.
In the last 25 years, the productivity per unit of land has been reduced 50%. A lot of times when people, when they open their water faucets, they have no water.
Significant numbers are dying from respiratory diseases. There have been cholera outbreaks. Ricardo Navarro brings vision and skill to bear upon El Salvador's environmental problems. To begin with, he's a mechanical engineer with a PhD in technology and human affairs.
The main problems that people face in this country have to do with the environment. We just explain the connection.
That work begins with nationwide education. His Salvadoran Center for Appropriate Technologies, or SESTA, coordinates 105 social and ecological organizations and a number of grassroots projects. One of them, to educate people to the importance of healthy sanitation practices. SESTA shops design and produce machines which substitute pedal power for air-polluting, deficit-building, imported fuel. Dr. Navarro's inventions haul goods, collect garbage, even mill corn.
The idea is to put the corn here, and then you can add a little water.
One of our basic staples is the tortilla, and that is made with corn. Women have to take their corn to places where you have an electric mill. And sometimes that can be 1-2 hours walk.
Many of El Salvador's forests have been cut and sold. SESTA is locked in a classic battle with developers over plans to clear part of the last remaining watershed forest on El Espino Mountain, overlooking the nation's capital. Jose Luis Cabrera is one of 5,000 people who support themselves raising coffee beneath the forest's canopy of tall trees.
I was born and raised here. If they take the farm, it will be so hard for me to work at another farm. There are hardly any jobs.
And this is what we are afraid. We are going to generate poverty, social problems, ecological problems, violence, and all the things that can come out of that.
El Espino Forest also traps precious rainwater for use in San Salvador. The city has already seized water from the countryside. Some villagers have to import water the hard way. And within El Espino's shadow, poor people pick through garbage for something to sell. Ricardo Navarro, too, looks upon these garbage heaps as a resource.
80% of the garbage is organic matter. You could compose that. You could sell that. You can have jobs. We cannot solve the ecological problems unless we solve the social problems. We have to look for ways to get rid of poverty.
For outstanding environmental achievement in South Central America, a 1995 Goldman Environmental Prize is awarded to Ricardo Navarro of San Salvador, the nation of El Salvador.